What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Fogo. And in light of getting Yao today as a free character from the login bonus, I thought it was only fitting to do a review about the character because she's actually a very amazing character, especially for all you free-to-play players and really just for all the players in the game. She's freaking much stronger than what people are actually giving her credit for, and she is the best healer in the game. That alone would make it worth it just to level this character up. And not only that, but with this character you also get a free limited weapon for her that is frost damage, which synergizes with her kit because she is a frost damage dealing character, right? This is going to be an insane support to have for you guys, and you might be pretty shocked by how strong she actually is considering the build that I have on her. Now when it comes to Yao, the first thing I want to take a look at is her weapon and the bonus that this thing actually offers. It increases attack by 18%, which is massive for this character. Gain 1 stack of Star Blessing when hitting a weak spot. So whenever you hit a weak spot, guys, you're going to gain 5 stacks. Whenever an operator uses a skill, the stacks will be consumed and the operator with the lowest HP will be healed for 4.8% of the weapon's user's attack times the number of stacks. So this weapon is going to increase her damage and increase the heal, which is amazing. And the fact that she's a frost damage healing character can actually come in pretty handy in other game modes in this game, as we'll talk about here in a little bit. Now, when it comes to her logistics, guys, they recommend this set here for a 4-star set. And what this set does, it actually will increase her attack, HP, and defenses by 7.5%. And it would also, after using standard skill, ultimate skill, or support skill, increases healing effect received a full squad by 28% for 10 seconds. And you will be surprised, I think, by how much damage this girl can actually do with this set on her. Now, they recommend, as far as the limited set for her, they do recommend this set right here, which is the Morris Squad set, which actually increases auxiliary unit strength by 24%, which in her case, guys, is adding a lot of heals for her and for her teammates. And then whenever you have 3 of the logistics, increases healing effect of auxiliary units by 4%. So it's tailor-made for a character like herself to increase the heal of herself and all of her teammates, really making her an even better support if you have this set equipped. But I can tell you this set here actually performed really, really well on her. I was really surprised by it. Now, when it comes to her, guys, her 5-minute break, which is her standard skill, Yao deploys Slacker 8 to continuously replenish her ammunition. For the duration of Slacker's 8, increases Yao's rate of fire, increasing her ability to fire off more shots at a more rapid rate. And then Slacker's 8 provides rate of fire boost by 25%, Slacker's 8 ammo replenish limit by 10, and Slacker's 8 duration by 10 seconds. And whenever you level up her neuronics, when Slacker's 8 is active, Yao's shot gains aptitude effect, dealing additional frost damage equal to 190% of Yao's attack plus 54. So whenever you level up this neuronic, you're going to do a lot more damage with her. And then Slacker's 8 no longer has ammunition resupply limit to aid in your ammunition resupply. And then when you go into her support, right, this is whenever you're using her as a QTE character, Yao deploys 1 healing winner's light device to heal operators with range once every 3 seconds, and duration of the healing winner light 21 seconds, attack of the healing winner light 100% of Yao's attack, healing amount per time 30% of healing winner light attack plus 29. What this thing essentially does is whenever you drop it down, it's going to heal whatever character you're using as your damage dealer, which is nice. And then whenever you level up your neuronics, Healing Winter Light will slowly follow the operative on the field, which is nice, guys, because whenever you don't have your neuronics leveled up, this thing will not follow her. It will just sit in the, like, it'll just use your QTE and it'll just stay in one spot. Whereas when you level up this one neuronic, then it actually will follow them around, healing them, which is nice. And then when you level up even further, when using a frost type weapon, and this is why it's really important that they give Yao a frost weapon for free in her limited 5-star sniper rifle, you will actually increase the healing winter light device duration to 30 seconds. So it's really important to have a frost weapon on her, whether it is her limited weapon or a 4-star weapon. But since you're getting a limited weapon for free that is frost type, this is actually really, really nice. And then her Warped Wool, her ultimate, is pretty cool because Yao creates worker safe zone for 10 seconds. The operators within the domain recover HP every 0.5 seconds, giving them a heal. And during this period, Yao is invulnerable. She won't take any damage at all during this and will automatically switch to the next operator to join the field. This is actually really good because whenever you use her ultimate, she just kind of sits in a chair, she relaxes, takes a kick back, and she's going to start applying a heal within a certain area while your other character automatically switches in and can just do damage with them while they're getting heals. So if you have another character that's low on their life, they can actually get switched in and start applying a bunch of heals, even if you still want to use Yao as your main damage dealer, which is nice. And then healing amount per time inside worker safe zone, 17.6% of Yao's attack by 20. And then whenever you level up the neuronics for her, it will decrease the work to rule cooldown to 90 seconds, which is nice. You'll be able to use it a lot more often, applying more heals to your other teammates, and then increases the anti-interruption ability of the operator inside the work safe zone, which will help you keep from getting interrupted. And just like I talked about a little bit ago, guys, with her neuronics, right? We already talked about whenever you level this things up, but you're going to find whenever you start leveling up your neuronics, we have 4 of them right now, you're going to start increasing her healing effect. So whenever you level this thing up one step further, the healing effect of Yao and healing when her light device increases by 16% for each 100 alignment index, increases extra for 4, right? Which is nice. And you guys can see that we got to reach level 70 before we can unlock these other neuronics, man. She's a really, really good character. And on her weapon, the only thing that I do have on her is I do have one part. This actually gets unlocked when you level it up. Just the scope here that adds a little extra attack and ADS mode accuracy. So with her kit being the best healer in the game and having frost damage is actually really, really good, because if you jump into certain game modes, guys, whoops, I'm going back out of here. If you jump into certain game modes like in Dispatch, you'll find that in an underground purge, you actually get an increase to your frost damage. This is actually really, really important because you're going to be able to farm for these materials, and these materials can actually give you limited logistics that are not available whenever you are farming in the logistics in the operation. This is actually really, really good because there's certain characters in the game, for example, like the free life that we get, where the only way to get their recommended logistics is in here. So the fact that they give you a free character in Yao, the fact that she is a frost damage dealing character, and that the fact that they give you a 5-star limited weapon is going to help you be able to progress through this, because she is a frost damage dealing character, not to mention that she's going to have a bunch of range with that scope. But what I want to show you guys is a run in story mode on normal and chapter 8-1, way up there, guys, for a level 50 character. So let me bring up the run for you guys so we can check this thing out. So here we go. And this is where you guys can watch, you know, how she plays and how much damage she does. So watch this. Boom. 2,000, almost 2,400 damage with that shot, guys. That's all her with those logistics that I have equipped on her, right? I'm not using any limited logistics. And I actually tested some other logistics on the character, and I actually found that her free-to-play set, or the recommended set, seems to do more damage, right? It seems to do more damage. I mean, it's pretty nice. And if you do absorb a bunch of damage whenever you're playing with her, the fact that she's a healing character, she just heals over and over and over. So she's got an insane amount of survivability, on top of the fact that you can actually play her safe. I mean, we're not doing it right now, but you can actually use her range to your advantage and stay away from a lot of these opponents and just pick them apart from a distance. That's actually a big advantage of a sniper character, which is really, really nice. You'll also notice, guys, in this run that I will be using the limited Acacia. We will be using her support, where she's going to be throwing out her boomerangs, more or less. That's going to add a whole bunch of damage. But Yao on her own is pretty wild, guys. Not the best character in the game, but really I think a must build, I believe, for pretty much every player in the game. Like, if you're free to play, if you're a spender like myself, or you're a massive whale, I still think that she's a really, really good character, because you're still going to be, you know, increasing the survivability of all your teammates. And as we get through this game, and as you level up things even further, you're going to be unlocking game modes where you're going to want that survivability. You're going to want all those heals, right? But I mean, her damage is actually really, really good I was really shocked. I didn't think that she would do as much damage as she does, considering that she is a 4-star character, but it's pretty surprising. You guys can see the damage numbers that she's actually putting out. It's not bad, right? And obviously, whenever you level up the character even further, she's going to do even better, right? Now, it's not a character that I would recommend you use as a damage dealer, but guys, as I always say with all these games are all about having fun, play with your favorite character. If Yao's your favorite character and you don't have the limited version, then yeah, man, use her as a damage dealer. I mean, she obviously can do it, right? Story mode A1 is no joke. It's a very difficult game mode, and the fact that she could run through here, she can tear it up, like mutilate, and obviously, guys, if you're doing headshots, you're going to do even more damage. You just saw 2,300 damage, 2,300 again, like, well, rounded up, close enough, right? That's a lot of damn damage, guys. It's honestly pretty impressive. I'm really blown away with the character, and not to mention that she's fun. She's a beautiful character. She looks wonderful, and I just love her little sleepy attitude, right? Pretty funny the way she's set up with her personality, but I'm really impressed with Yao, man. She really does an amazing job. I can't believe I missed that shot, and neither can she. She's always like, you know, your shots got to count, right? Boom. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Up close and personal, I don't really like to use the scope with her, man. I find that whenever you use the scope, you're not really seeing what's going on around you. So here we're using her ultimate, we're invulnerable, and then we get switched, another character just automatically switches in. This is also something really nice because whenever you're playing, like especially with a keypad, guys, or whatever, you don't have to press any other buttons to switch in the character. Now that doesn't seem like much, but it honestly, you know, being able to do that smoother transition between your characters is really nice to bring in a massive damage dealer. I mean, it's pretty damn sweet, right? So I'm really impressed with her, guys. I think she's a pretty awesome character. And yeah, story mode 8-1. Yes, we did have a little help from Acacia, from her support, but I guarantee she could have easily done this by herself. So pretty impressive if you ask me, guys. I think this character's quite quality, man. Very well, pretty strong. I don't want to say very strong, but pretty damn strong for the most part, and definitely an amazing support for all of you. And big props to the devs for giving everybody this particular character for free, giving her a limited weapon for free. So guys, let me know what you think about Yao, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. TD+7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.